way of training, and once you explain that, can you do pretty much the same thing that the Hogan did? Kind of explain what got you into the business and who helped you to get started in there. But I'm interested to know myself, how in the hell you get to look like that? You jack, bro.
Man, this is coming from somebody who's twice my size. Man, I'm trying to get like you, brother, man. You see those arms right there?
Well, all you gotta do is get fat, bald-headed, black, and ugly. You look just like me.
Well, I'm halfway there. Yeah, Monty and the Pharaoh, #1 wrestling podcast. Yeah, when it comes to podcasts, they are the cream, the crop. Yeah, dig it?
We don't need them around.
Yeah, recording. This is very disappointing, which I didn't realize that this, I guess, is going to have to be part 2 of what you were just watching, because as I was speaking, and it might have happened when I got that incoming call, but all of a sudden I look and it's not recording, and I spoke for about 20 more minutes, and now I don't know what you guys heard and what you didn't hear, but I'm going to pick it up right here, right now, and I'll go back and listen, and whatever I didn't get out to you, I'll get it back out to you, maybe in a future episode. But where it left off, as far as what I saw, without going back and watching the whole entire thing, I was talking about if you need personal training help, you need diet help, you need any of that kind of stuff, that, yeah, Motch is available via video scope, and we can do a virtual personal training, we can do a virtual one-on-one consultation, and all that stuff, man. Whatever technology will allow. Well, I can't say that because Motch is not very educated when it comes to technology. If I knew enough about technology, I'd be famous right now. That's why I got my people, man. I got what you call my staff, my team. Yeah, my boy Dennis, man. He helps me with all the technology, man. He's the one that gets my stuff out there on social media. And this is about the extent of my social media or my technology, is that I make a video and I send it to the Monty and the Pharaoh show, and then somehow it appears on their show on Mondays. How does it happen? Don't know. It just appears that way. But yeah, now I don't know where I was, man. I don't know. I don't want to repeat myself, what I've already said, and I don't know what I've already said, but I believe where I noticed it, where it left off, or where I left off, I was talking about taking too much caffeine, and that you should limit your caffeine intake, only take what you need. Coffee is probably the best, natural way to do that. If you wake up in the morning, you got to have some coffee. That's all good. Before you work out, try to stay away from the things that I don't stay away from. And I was talking about this right here, how I got a deal on these energy drinks from the best nutrition store in the world. Yeah, Vegas Discount Nutrition here in Las Vegas, but all around the world and online too. Yeah, VDN. Vegas Discount Nutrition, where you get all your supplements wholesale price. Yeah, you like that? Free plug for them, man, because I used to work there, and they're good people. They know their stuff. You go there, they know what they're talking about. You go to a place like, I'm not going to mention any names because I'll get sued, but there's other places that you could ask them a question, and they make up answers, and it's fun because I go in there and I ask them questions, and they try to make it sound like they know what they're talking about. Meanwhile, I know the answer and they don't, and it's kind of amusing. Yeah, I like to test people, man. I like to play with them like little kittens, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, don't do this too much. If you need a little pick-me-up once in a while, no problem. But Very dangerous, man. Does bad things to your heart and does bad things to your adrenal glands. And the next thing you know, you got to drink like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine just to feel like you could open your eyes. You know what I mean? So very important, man. It's like anything, man. You take something too much, your body builds up a resistance to it, and you know, then you got to overdo it. Then you got to overdose on it, and bad things happen. People have died from too many energy drinks, too many Red Bulls. They've had lawsuits, you know, because it's usually kids that are uneducated and think that it's fun to get all like whacked out of their brains, and they're drinking like 6 Red Bull, and then their nervous system can't take it, man. Then they get all, you know, their heart starts beating too fast, and then it stops. Yeah, well, you don't want that to happen. So my advice to you is don't always do what Motch does, but do what Motch says, because, well, don't always do what Motch says either, because sometimes I don't give the best advice. I don't take my own advice sometimes. If I did, there's plenty of times I wouldn't have gotten myself into some trouble. Yeah, Motch is not a stranger to trouble, but trouble seems to always come and find me. You remember last week's episode, I told you guys a story about being at the Impact show, and for no reason whatsoever, man, you know, trouble seeked me out, and some girl decided that she was going to, you know, tear into me and try to tell Motch what to do. And you heard last week that led to a whole boiling point type of deal. But trouble likes to look for me, man, and they like to test me, you know what I mean? And it's up to me to pass the test, man, because I haven't always passed the test, and you get in trouble for that kind of stuff when you don't pass the test. Here's something that happened last night that got me to my boiling point, but I passed the test because nobody got hurt. Here's what happened. Remember, kind of got to chew your protein when it has raw oatmeal in it. Hopefully I got to that part before my camera decided to say, yeah, I'm not recording anymore. I didn't notice it. I don't know how long I was talking for, man. It's kind of like a play on real life. Sometimes I'm talking to people and they stopped listening a long time ago, but I'm still talking and they got no idea, man. They're off in La La Land somewhere and they don't even know. They don't even know. But where was I? Yeah, last night, man, minding my business, man. I'm chilling at home, you know, in the Motch Palace. Yeah, big exaggeration there. One day I'll give you guys a tour. I'll give you guys like an episode of Cribs, and I'll be like, yeah, this is where all the magic happens, but I won't be in the bedroom. All right, continuation number 3. I don't know what's happening here, man, but you see, technology don't like me, man. It keeps picking on me too. Now I got to figure out what's going on with this thing, man, because now I'm starting to get to my boiling point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like technology to begin with, and apparently it doesn't like me. Yeah, and it gets me real mad when all I'm trying to do is a simple video, man. If it cuts off again, I'm very, very sorry, man, but I don't know what's happening, man. It just shut off. It just stopped. This time I saw it stop. It stopped and went completely to my home page, man. I don't like it. Something bad's happening with this, man. The CIA is watching me. Yeah, they're not a big fan. But where was I? Maybe they didn't like what I was talking about. Yeah. This is what I was saying last night, man. Minding my own business. Chilling. And you guys know from past episodes, man, where, which is one of the reasons why I do this thing out on location, you know what I'm saying? You hear how quiet and peaceful it is, man. I'm outside, nice day, you know. And sometimes when I'm at home, there's some loud kids, man, and they like to play right in front of my door, man, and they're playing and they're making lots of noise, and then the dogs start barking, man, and it starts getting me. Do I hear a dog barking right now? Are you kidding me? Well, at least Buddy and Daisy aren't with me. You hear that? There's a dog, man. Maybe Buddy and Daisy followed me over to the gym. But, so yesterday, I'm not doing the deal. I'm not doing the podcast. I'm not doing nothing, man. I think I was eating. I'm just chilling there, right? And I hear the kids and the dogs are barking, man, because they're real loud, and it sounds like, it sounds like they're like in my apartment, you know what I mean? They're like, you know, super playful right there on the doorstep, man, and all of a sudden, bad kids, man. They banged on my door, man. They banged on my door and they ran away. They thought it was funny, man. For some reason, why are they picking on me? Right? That's their idea of fun, man. Not fun for Motch. No, because I don't even like it when the sound is going crazy and the dogs are barking and, it's very irritating. But now you went and knocked on the Motch's door, man. You went and knocked on the Madness's door. So what did I do, man? Yeah. What do you think I did? I stormed out of my apartment, man, real fast. So fast that Daisy couldn't even sneak out this time, and she's quick and slick, you know what I'm saying? And they ran. But when I walked outside my apartment, man, I was at my boiling point, man. I was raging like a lunatic, but it wasn't gonna hurt no kids, but I had to put a scare into them, right? So what I did was I walked out and some guy saw it happen and he goes, they went that way, and it was a kid with red shirt and black pants, and it was with a group of kids, whatever. So I went that way, and I'm on a mission, man. I'm walking fast, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't run, I didn't want to hurt myself and embarrass myself in front of these kids where they're like, the old man fucking fell and broke a hip. But, yeah, man, it was like all these kids playing, and some of them were over here, and then some of them were up on the staircase to the apartments on the upper deck there, and I was, put a scare into them, man. It got real quiet, you know what I'm saying? And I told them, man, I said, who's playing games, man? Who's knocking on my door? You don't knock on the Madness's door. No, you don't. And I told them, man, I said, who's responsible for it, man? Who did it? You know what I'm saying? And I told them, man, I said, I ain't the one to mess with, man. Yeah. I'm the one in the neighborhood that all the parents warn the kids about. You know what I'm saying? That guy is crazy. Yeah, he's the lunatic of the neighborhood, and there's a lot of lunatics in the neighborhood, man. Yeah, I'm the only one left because I got rid of the crackhead. Yeah, but I just wanted to put a scare into them, and I did. I told them, man. And then I sounded like a real old man, First of all, I'm like unable to run, you know what I mean? But I see the kids, and I say to them, the typical old man thing, man. I swear to God, when I said it out loud, I just shook my head and was like, oh my God. But I said, now I know where you guys live. How would you like me to tell your parents? I was that guy, man. I'm the old man that doesn't like loud noises and don't like kids playing on my, get off my lawn, you whippersnappers. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, man, it got quiet. It got quiet, man. They weren't playing in front of my door no more, and they certainly weren't knocking on my door. They know now you don't knock on the Madness's door. No, you don't. Not unless you want some. Yeah, and I told them, man, I said, I ain't the one to mess with, man. You know what I'm saying? You picked the wrong door. Yes, you did. Don't want to do that, and I don't think they will ever again. But my point of the story, man, why do they follow me, man? Why does trouble like to follow me? Why? I try to be good, man. I try to be cool, and yet controversy and bad people that want to pick on Motch. They seek me out, man. Why? Is it a test? I've already passed the test, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep testing me, man. Don't keep testing, because there's only so much that I can be tested. You know what I'm saying? And I already lost that test. I already failed that test one time, you know, back a little while back, and got me in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, I did. And I'm not going to get into detail, but let's just say that that there was a judge involved at one point for me reaching my boiling point. But see, that taught me a very valuable lesson. And now, even when I get mad, you know what I'm saying, I need to pull back a little bit, because otherwise there would have been some little kids flying off the balcony yesterday. Would have tested to see if they could fly like Motch off the top rope. So, let's see what's on the agenda for today. What time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. Now, I don't know how much time I've been on the video scope here, because, like I said, I went a while without a recording. No idea. Twice. Now I got to keep my eye on it and make sure that I ain't talking to myself like I do many times. But this time, I don't want you guys to miss out on the important details of what Motch has to say. So today, I do have to run to the grocery store, because I am out of bananas. Yeah, bananas. I'm out of, I'm not going to tell you what I'm out of, because then you'll know what Motch eats, and then you'll steal my program, and you'll start looking like Motch, and that's not fair. But in all seriousness, I can't help you with that, man. It's really, it's not that hard, man. It's not. It's a lifestyle change more than it's a eating change, you know what I mean? So yeah, that part is hard, but what happens is eventually you get used to it. You know what I mean? You start cutting things out, and the next thing you know, you're used to them not being there. You know, again, man, it's like everything is habit. Everything is habit, whether it's a good habit or it's a bad habit. You know what I mean? So, you know, you just start cutting out one thing at a time. You know, that's kind of part of my my routine of how I could help people. And I've helped people, man. I really have helped them to change their lifestyle, or at least to make changes in their lifestyle, and to progress in their journey. So if you're serious about it, first thing you got to do is be like serious. You know what I mean? You got to really want it. It's like how many times have you heard about people going to drug rehab, you know what I mean, over and over and over again, and then there's times that you hear about you hear about somebody doing it just one time, being clean, you know, never going back. It's really all about it's not about discipline or motivation. I mean, you know, those things definitely they help, but those are all part of how bad you want it. You know what I mean? If you really want to see a change in your health and your physique and whatever, man, and you know that this is what you need to do to get there, you put the time in, you put the work in. You know what I'm saying? If it's more important to eat that cheeseburger, well, then you're never going to reach that level of, you know, of fitness that you want, man, because you're not, you know, mentally, it's all mental, it's all mind over matter, it's all, you know, how bad do you really want to see change? And I see a guy walking up. I hope he doesn't. Looks like Motch in the wearing a cowboy hat and has long hair. Uh-oh. He's my clone. Oh no, he doesn't have more hair, it's his hat. Huh. Interesting. There's always somebody out there. And I'm usually the one. I'm usually the weirdo. But yeah, man, let me I hope that I can be motivating for you. Whether you take me up on my offer or not, man. Hopefully, even just listening to this, and hopefully there's a positive message each week when you guys tune in. I try to throw in a little bit of humor, and I try to throw in a little bit of, motivation, man, because everybody needs it. Everybody needs a good laugh, and everybody needs some motivation, and, even if I make somebody feel better for the hour that they're listening, man, and watching, that's cool, man, because in that, it's like a snowball effect, you know what I mean? Maybe you're having a hard time getting your day started, and then you hear this, and you're like, yeah, you know what? That cheered me up, man. Maybe I can get myself to the gym today, Maybe you see some of that right there, and it motivates you, and you go, yeah, what would Motch do? What would Motch do? Yeah, if I told Motch I'm not going to the gym, yeah, what would he say? You know what I would say, yeah. You don't want me to say it to you. So, yeah. Hopefully, I am motivating you to do something, anything. Become a better version of yourself every single day. And again, sometimes we don't always practice what we preach. But I try, and sometimes you got to try a little harder, and sometimes you got to try a little harder, and some days it feels a little bit impossible. But do your best, man. Do your best to be a better version of yourself every day. No matter what that means, no matter what it is. Eat one less junk food, you know what I mean? You'll feel good about yourself, man. I could tell you from experience, man, and we'll get into all this stuff later on, you know what I mean? But there's no better feeling than accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? On those days that you don't feel like going to the gym, when you do talk yourself into going, and you get there and you have a good workout, you're proud of yourself, man. You feel good afterwards, man. You feel accomplished, and you definitely feel a lot better than you would later on that night when you're beating yourself up, going, I did nothing today. I didn't go to the gym, and I feel like shit about it now. Or I ate shit today when I said I wasn't gonna. Think about the reward after. You know what I mean? Everybody likes that instant gratification, you know what I mean? You eat that cheeseburger, man, yeah, that feels real good, man. It tastes real good, and it makes you happy. Until you finish that cheeseburger, and then you go, now I did it, now I messed up. And then you say, well, I already messed up, so I might as well, do this and do that, and then you go down a path of bad habits, man. Next thing you know, you've eaten shit the whole day. So, take it from me. Think about how you're going to feel after. And then think about, if you don't do it, how that's going to make you feel. And you know what? All these things that I'm saying, man, they're, I don't always, I try, but hey, man, I'm human too. I mean, I'm, a pretty amazing human. But when I preach it to you, sometimes I don't practice what I preach, but when I preach it, it helps me to accomplish it myself. Because, try that too, man. You want to feel good? Help somebody out with something, man. You know what I mean? Have somebody tell you, hey, man, thanks for, helping me with that today. And, thanks for that positive message. And, I listened to you and I did it. You know what I mean? When you help other people, man, it really does help you. If you're going to help people, do it for the right reasons, man. Don't do it to put it up on social media. You know, don't do it to put yourself over, man. Do it. You don't gotta tell anybody nothing, man. Do it because it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Do it because you know that you made a difference in that person's, maybe not in their whole life, but in that day, maybe even in that moment. You know what I mean? Makes a huge difference, man. It makes a difference. It's contagious, you know what I mean? And gets this snowball rolling downhill, man. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's a win-win. You make somebody feel good, it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Now you feel good, and now you want to, you know, you have a positive type of vibe about you. And when you have a positive vibe about you, people tend to gravitate towards that, man. And then you meet amazing people, and amazing things happen for you that you may not have experienced if you weren't mentally and spiritually in that good place. And man, it's given me all kinds of ideas for future episodes. Hopefully I won't forget. But again, I'm hoping that with the disruptions here, this seems to be working without any problems. But hopefully this episode was helpful and entertaining and funny, and there was a positive message in there for you. And hopefully the video wasn't 5 minutes long because the content got broken up. That's one of my things, man. Try to become a better person. I'm going to try to become a better person with technology, man. Yeah, that's one of my goals, man. Like, one of my early New Year's resolutions is to become stronger in areas that you're not strong in. You know what I mean? And mine is definitely doing the thing with technology and getting my stuff out there and helping my Motch career. You know what I mean? Getting this thing, getting well known. You know, the best way I could put it is, I don't want to be a Macho Man impersonator. I want to be the Macho Man impersonator. You know, I want everybody to know who I am and what I do. And compared to 2 years ago, man, I'm a lot further than I was. Just it started out as an idea, man, and like I said, the right people and the right situations kind of happened because I had a strong mindset on what I really wanted to accomplish. And when your mindset gets messed up, man, things kind of come to a halt, man, and then you start to you know, wonder, well, man, what can I do? What can I do? What's next? How can I make this thing happen? It seems to be at a standstill. Just stay positive, man, and just keep working hard and do something that's headed in that direction, man. Things and people will find their way to you. And I'm almost shocked at the way that this has unfolded so far. But in a sense, I'm not shocked because I've seen it happen time and time again in my own life. When, you know, if you guys have been following my story, man, you guys know that, you know, I wanted to become a wrestler. And the way that it happened was kind of, you know, I just wanted it so bad that it happened. You know what I mean? I coincidentally, or I don't like to use that word coincidence, but I was introduced to the person that ended up training me. And you know, it was like 12 years later, I'm still doing the thing. Not now, but I mean at that particular time. And that wouldn't have happened, man, without having it, you know, ingrained in my heart and my soul. And you know, I didn't know how I was going to make it happen, but I knew that it was going to happen. And the same thing with the acting thing, man. You got to take chances. That's one thing that a lot of people are afraid to do. And I can understand that. It's scary, man. For me, it's real scary. But I've moved to different places and said, okay, well, first things first, I got to get there. And once I'm there, I'll worry about the how. And because you can't worry about the how, You know, you can't put the the cart before the horse type of deal. So, you know, when it came to moving to Louisville, Kentucky, man, it was like, all right, well, I got to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do for work out there. I don't know how I'm going to, you know, how the whole deal works and, you know, whatever. It's scary, man. For me to pick up and be in a whole new environment, man, I'm like a fish out of water. It's real hard for me. Getting used to something brand new. I'm not exactly comfortable out of my comfort zone, but that's something that I'm working on as well. And if that's your issue, then work on that. You know what I mean? We'll work on it together, man. Yeah, Motch is in your corner, man. Tag me in when you need me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But on that note, yeah, I hear the dogs, man. I hear dogs. Don't worry, Buddy and Daisy, I'm coming. I hear them from home, man. But until next week, got some good ideas for future episodes. And like I said, man, if you guys have any questions, man, send them on into the Monty and the Pharaoh show, and they'll get them to me, and I'll get your questions and mention your name on the video scope. And until then, and don't forget, man, you could hit me up personally, man. Shoot me, let's see, what's the best way? Shoot me a message on my, slide into my DM on my Facebook, Motch-0-Man, if you're not already a friend and a fan. Send me a message if you're interested in any of the services that I provide, because whatever it is that you need, Motch can possibly assist. I ain't no miracle worker, but I'll do my best. So hopefully we'll be able to interact real soon. And hopefully this episode will get to you without too many technical difficulties. Got this guy.